Hello everyone, my name is Sagar and I hope you are doing well. In this video, we'll see how we can leverage Dataverse MCP Server inside our Copilot Studio. Alright, the first thing is that I will check whether that feature is enabled or not. By default it should be, but I will still check. So for that, you can go to your admin center. So I can simply go, by clicking on the setting button here, and I can click on this Power Platform Admin Center. Once I'm into my admin center, then I can click on my manage here. I can go to environment. Here I need to select proper environment. So currently I'm into dev1. So I'll select my dev1 environment here. Then I can go to my settings. And inside my setting, I will go to product. And here I have this button feature. So I'll click on this feature button. And then it will take some time to get this loaded. Okay, here it is loaded now. And then I can come down here and you can see this allow MCP interact with Dataverse MCP G version is already enabled. Okay, so let me cancel this. It is already enabled, so I'll be good to use here. Then I need to have a agent already created, so my demo agent is already ready that I have been using in my past few videos. Then I can go to my tools here. I'll click on this add a tool. Okay, here I can go to this MCP model context protocol, and then let me search for here Microsoft Dataverse. And here you see this is a deprecated one, so you shouldn't be using this. So now you see this is the GA1 and it is a preview. Here you can see preview tool, so I'm going to use this one. I'll click on my Microsoft Dataverse MCP server, and now the first thing is that I will need to create a connection. So I'll click on new connection. Here I have two options. I think we have three options now. Either I can use my account, I will go with this one, or either it's good to use service principal and this client authentication certificate as well. So I will go with simple OAuth for my demo, and then it will simply ask me to sign in. So I will say, let's sign in. Alright, here we are simply creating a connection. Now my connection is ready. Now I can click on this add and configure button. Now this will take some time, so I'll wait. And here you see this is getting added. Alright, so here you see now my tool is added to my agent. And the interesting thing is here, okay, you see what this MCP server can do. So it can list all the table, you can describe the table, read, create, update the table, delete the table, update the record, delete, search, fetch. So these are the out of the box tools available here. Okay, and then I should be good with this. Okay, and let me click on this additional details, and here I can say this is my demo MCP server, and I can save this. You need to give a good description, but as this is just a demo, so I'm not interested here in giving you unnecessarily information. Okay, and now the next thing is you need to make sure is you see this is enabled, this should be enabled, and here also the tool should be enabled. Okay, now in order to test this functionality, what I can do, let me go to my make.power apps, and there I will create a brand new table, or I will ask my Copilot to create a table and all this etc information for. So I will go to my make.powerapps.com, and from here I will create a table. First thing is that I need to ensure I'm in correct environment, so I'll go with this dev1. Okay, I can click on this table here. And here I will click on this get started with Copilot. I will say please create a sales order table with some dummy data, at least 10 records. It is fine, so I will click on this generate button here. So it will generate a table and data for me, and it is really faster. You know, if a human being will go ahead and he will create everything, but you know, it will help us to do our testing. Okay, so here it is showing us two tables. I will say okay, that's fine. It is automatically creating a relationship and all this as well. So I will say save and exit, and relationship will take. Okay, I will click on save and exit here. Okay, now I can go to this all and let me check whether that table is available for me. So I'll search with sales. Okay, this is my sales order table now. I will open this table. Okay, I will wait. I should have some data here. Okay, it is taking some time. By this time I will refresh my this agent. Okay, now you see we have some data available with us. So now let me test this MCP server. Okay, here I will say, can you please provide me most let me go ahead and check my table because I want to ask the relevant data. Okay, I will say this order date. I can say this order date. Please provide me sales order number with latest order date, late date, and let me click on this. Okay, now here it is asking that please try to sign in with this MCP server. I will say allow. And let's go ahead and check. So the most recent will be this one, SO0 and 0. So I will go here. Let's check whether it retrieves us the accurate information or not. So you see the last order date and the sales order number is fetching correctly. Alright, now let's try to do some changes here. So for example, let's say the total amount here is 550, and let's say instead of 550, see, in every, one second, let me open my notepad. I want to tell you till now what we have done. We were interested to use this MCP server for our Dataverse. Okay, so for that what we did, we ensured that this feature is enabled. Okay, and the second thing is that we went to our tool section and we ensured we go to tool and we added that particular MCP connector. So let me click on duplicate. Let me duplicate here and show you again. Okay, so I went into my tool section here. I click on this add a tool here, and then I added my MCP server. Okay, the important thing here is it is giving us all these out of the box features. So here I simply I can read my data, I can create the table as well, I can update, delete, And all these functionalities I can easily do using my Copilot Studio chat window. Now till now I have only used this read operation. Now let me try to update the amount to what I said, amount to 600 for my this sales order. So let me go to chat window. Here I will say, can you please update total amount for sales amount. Okay, can you please update total amount for sales order to 660 USD, please? Okay, so you see here behind the screens, it uses this query. Now it is working behind the screens, and let it analyze. Okay, I'll wait. Here you see it is doing everything: list table, describe table, update or record. It fetched easily the record, and here it is saying that your sales order has been updated, and now the updated value is 660 USD. So let's verify it from our Dataverse table. I will go to my Dataverse and I will click on edit, and here's my refresh button. Okay, so it's already updated to 660. So guys, this is how we can leverage this Dataverse MCP server, and it have a lot of capabilities. We can go through the documentation as well in order to learn how we can leverage every tool correctly. Okay, so you can read this documentation here. Like here you can get all the information how to actually use, and you can go through each of this tool is unique of its own. So for example, these are self explanatory. It is going to get you a list of all the tables. So for example, if I will write something like this, so it will give me list of tables. You can read, you can do anything, like you simply need to use your Copilot Studio, and you should be able to do all the CRUD operation inside your MCP server. So that is all about how you can leverage MCP server for Dataverse. Thanks for watching this video.